this may be a hot take, but pressure doesn't build skills, it builds resistance. And with Thanksgiving right around the corner, we've got news for you. Neurodivergent parents, new foods aren't a willpower test, they're a sensory and novelty combo, but your behavior besties got your back. So here, let's talk about the food flex pan. So leading up to Thanksgiving this month, maybe we can start incorporating some of those holiday foods that we know are going to be at the table, but in a low stakes way because you're trying it way beforehand. You can put it just on the table because exposure can be everything when it comes to these things. And then maybe the next week, it's not just on the table, but there's a little bit of it on their plate and there's a little try spot. And then you just know, okay, we're going to put this on your plate, but you don't have to eat it. We just want to have it on our plate. And then after that, maybe we make a fun game and dad doesn't like this certain food, mom doesn't like this for certain food, and you know that your kiddo doesn't like this food, but on the count of 3, we're all going to try it together and hype it up big and make it fun. Make it feel like we're all doing something new together. And then the next step is you can try the look, smell, lick, any of those things, any interaction with that, even touching it could be a huge success. Maybe they just put it in their mouth, but then they're allowed to spit it back into the napkin. That's totally allowed, and that can be huge. And then maybe you do, another, we're going to take one little bite and pair it with a familiar dip. We need to brag on dips. I know for my brother, he could not handle different textures, and so ranch was on everything. If there was not ranch involved, he was not eating it. But for us, we were okay with that because it meant that he was eating more foods and he was getting more nutrition. And so if your kid needs a ranch or a different dip, you best put that in the bag and we're taking it to grandma's for Thanksgiving Day, because that's how we're going to be able to last at the dinner table at the event without melting down. That's okay. You start doing a plate map for the big day. There's 70% safe foods, 20% bridge foods. Maybe that's your familiar dip, your sauce, your texture, and then 10% of the new thing, because we're building capacity, not necessarily a clean plate. And then if you are struggling with family or you just want to be prepared, here's some scripts that we can use for the big day. So number 1, we're practicing food neutrality. So if you could not cheer, no one more bite, thanks for backing us up. That would really help. Another one, he'll choose from his safe and bridge and new foods. We're keeping the pressure low so he lasts longer at the table this year. Thanks so much. Another one, if someone is like on you, we're not doing bites on command tonight. Appreciate your help keeping it calm. And then another one you could try is a micro sequence at the table. So we're going to do the 2 steps, put the roll on the plate, and then add 1P to our try spot. Do a choice. Do you want gravy on the side or no gravy at all? You can do a cue. So show your little try card or tap the trying spot on their plate. And if it's still a thing, just move on. That's okay, because we're trying to get through the whole event and have a good day. And if nothing new happens, that's still a win, because if you're calm at the table, that means we're building more capacity for the next time. So come and pack, and I'll send you the cards and the routine printouts because I got your back.